of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop. Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 Gaming Laptop. Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 Gaming Laptop. Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop. Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop. of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop. Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.
Hey guys, welcome back to yet another amazing day at the Alienware Rental presents the Alienware Gaming Saturday, which is of course hosted by the Esports Club. That's me, Raider guys, and along with me we do have Bullet on the desk as well. And today we're going to once again initiate a talk between who's better, a duelist,
Yeah.
a central initiator, or maybe a supporter role that is going to come through into the picture. So, all in all, so
Yeah.
far this year, the start of this year, with respect to the Alienware Gaming Saturday, has been pretty iconic because we have seen a lot of one-sided domination. But Buller, do you think today we might get to see something different? Because the fact is, we are visiting a different city.
Yeah, in fact, that we are visiting a different city, that is definitely going to be one of the small factors that yes, we might see it in a very thorough change in the entire gameplay in terms of how the player how all of these teams want to approach the entire team comp and
Right.
overall gameplay in terms of the overall gameplay. But as it is Alienware Gaming Saturday, and as we have been part
Hmm.
of this for the last 2 years, I am bound to say that a maximum number of matches will be definitely a very one-sided affair. But for now, folks, let's
I
take
agree.
a look at the entire prize pool for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by, of course, Alienware and Intel. And as you know, for the Valorant segment, our first place team will take home 15,000 worth of Amazon vouchers, and second place team will take home 10,000 worth of Amazon vouchers.
That's a pretty hefty amount of price pool coming right here, and not just that. Even there is another offline venture that is going on regarding the Mortal Kombat 1 action. So if you guys are near the venue, just make sure to visit that particular city and eventually make sure to enjoy the action of Mortal Kombat 1 going on over there, so that you can have even more advantage, even more amazing segments regarding the whole stuff. And at the same point, there is a meet and greet also going on with Nonstop Gaming. And if you didn't catch the venue, guys, it's Galaxy Computer at E Mall in Kolkata. So, guys, if you're near to it, go ahead and visit, enjoy the action, and at the same point, make sure to get some tips from Nonstop Gaming, because he is definitely non-stop at his gaming journey. Looking forward to see what is going to happen today, because there comes the schedule, and it's GT versus HG, then Nasdaq versus Bottle Bottle, Ace versus DVT Gaming, and every single Saturday, every single Alienware Gaming Saturday, should I say, has been the iconic Saturday because of the fact that the teams that come through here always find a very intriguing name, a very interesting name. As we have our very first matchup due, I think it's going to be fun to watch how these two teams are going to fight and which particular team is going to be better, the G team or the H team. We need to know all of that. But yeah, at the same point, three matches are for now scheduled, and we are waiting for the next ones to come through as well. So all of you guys, if you are there in Kolkata and if you are close to like the venue, just go ahead and visit it, the Dell exclusive store at Galaxy Computech E Mall, Kolkata. Just go ahead and guys enjoy the action. Right now, what we are waiting on is basically how that competition is going to evolve, what kind of retaliations we are going to see, are there any close cutthroat matchups, or just usual one-sided dominations coming through. You never know how this Alienware Gaming Saturday is going to turn out. Obviously, when it comes to the whole scenario, for the past 2 years, we have only seen 90% of the times a lot of one-sided dominations, but those 10% where the cutthroat competition has been there, that has been eye candy, that has been iconic when it comes to the performance. So I'm definitely looking forward to it if that's going to be the case. So especially wait and watch out for how the competition is going to evolve, who's going to do what, and what kind of competition is going to be there. We have to see all of that. Let's wait and watch, guys. The very first game, it's going to be important, because remember, it's a BO1 equation that we're going to see. So every single team who is here to fight, every single duo who is here to fight, they need to win their battle so that they can qualify to the next phase. Otherwise, they're out. They're out and about from the competition, because the BO1, only a single chance will be given to every single particular team, be it the first round or the grand finals. There's just BO1s that we are going to see straight through, just to keep it fair, just to keep it fun. We are going to see a lot of BO1s today. But yeah, let's go with the first one. Let's see how the first two teams are going to compete, and which one is going to be the dominating one and which one is going to be on the back foot. GT versus HG, both the teams are pretty much more than ready and here to fight back. So let's see how this start is going to be. Fight has been started. Caspian, that's the Jet. And looking at the combinations as well, Clove and a Jet, and then Reina and an ISO. Pretty intriguing combinations coming through right here, because a controller into the mix, I had no idea that you can go with it. But Clove with that overheal, I think that can be beneficial. Even Reina for the same sake can be pretty much devouring. So let's wait and watch if there are some intriguing moments being developed pretty soon. You never know how the fight is going to turn out. Caspian still holding the grounds. Pretty much a lot of survival approaches coming through. Nobody is making some big moves, trying to push their opponents. Everybody is like hunky dory at this point, and they're just patiently pacing their way around. Look at Caspian, just tucked away in a corner, literally not playing like a duelist at this point, but when you have only a single chance, you tend to do this stuff, and you want to just make sure that the qualification is under your banner, and that too is the first match on the broadcast. So obviously the teams will be a bit nervous. They are trying to gel around, but the stage one is almost about to compromise, and there's a trade coming through. Clove shuts down Devil 06 with a beautiful stinger of his own, and at the very next corner, we got to see ISO in the stairs fighting back. Now there's the shield, got shot down. Caspian still holding the corner, tucked away in the corners. A stinger in the hand. Players are pushing in. Again, Clove was the better one right here. But now the question is, with that Bucky, what more can happen? Can you really shut down your opponent? You never know. Look at that ISO. He goes down, stage 2 is already here, but Devil 06 will get a fair share of trade right here. Obviously, we need more points. ISO is back in the fight. Cutthroat so far. I think we need to wait for the last stage, because whenever that last stage is going to come through, I believe at that point you get to have a timer of 5 minutes and 44 seconds. From there, definitely the fights tend to evolve. Definitely the fights tend to be a little bit more challenging. So I'm looking forward to it. There you go. ISO shuts down Caspian. Was waiting patiently. They're pretty much not playing in the normal format like the way you usually get to see a duelist playing. It's basically a very short-lived confrontation coming through right here. Clove, GT on the upper edge. The advantage is under their banner. Clove shuts down 2 back to back. And now there is an equalizing stand coming through from HG as well. GT versus HG's battle has now evolved to stage 3, where you will get to see some Spectres, Ares, Bulldog, Guardians and all. Yeah, there you go. You already have a
Yeah.
player who is building a Bulldog, and he's definitely looking forward to like shut the competition away. So let's see
Yes.
what's up with the next particular fight. But there you go. ISIS on Caspian and Bullet. What do you think? What's going to happen next?
I feel like, yeah, both of the teams are looking on the same skill tier level. If you ask me very honestly, both of the teams are able to suppress them down on the single digit score line. If you look at the scoreboard, it's a 6-6. So it looks like, yes, this is going to be a very cutthroat competition between these two fine teams. But as the stage 4 begins, we can only find out where the story takes us from here on.
Hoping for the best.
Yeah.
May the best one win. GTU versus HG, both the teams pretty intact with their values and play a lot of survival battle right here. They're making sure that they get the upper hand. But it seems like that HG who started on the back foot, now they have taken a toll. Only Phantom in the hand, patiently waiting to swing, and there he goes. A beautiful, beautiful frag in the favor of W6. But they're still on the back foot. Final stage is also here, guys, and remember, just like the previous Alienware Gaming Saturday, we get to see a lot of survival coming through from these lads. They're making sure that they don't make a mistake, and if they make a mistake, they're making sure that they redeem themselves. Is it going to happen? Yup, it is going to happen. GT now takes the toll, and there has been a lead for them from the start of the game. Now they once again command the lead.
Yes, sir. Things can be very, very uncertain now. 5 minutes left on the clock. Yes, this is a lot of time if you ask me when it comes down to a team deathmatch scenario. But for now, Wendell is going to be in everyone's hand. But it's going to be Clove. Just swing out. ISO. I don't know how ISO wasn't ready for the fact that there's going to be someone coming in the same corner. But we do see a fact that yes, both of the teams are trying their best to take one of them down. 11 to 9 now, 4 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock. Caspian is able to take down W6. Caspian also gets down to take out the side of ISO. Healthy gamers, not very much in a healthy scenario, because they are not able to capitalize on a lot of these situations where they can have the opportunity to take garbage truck out of the parking lot. But yes, for the side of healthy gamers, they need to definitely make some unhealthy plays in that pun, if you ask me honestly, to take this garbage truck out of the parking lot.
Agreed. I mean, in order to take the advantage in their favor, they really need to pick up the pace, because this is not the time where you can be on the back foot. It's not an event where you get second chances. This is the Alienware Gaming Saturday, where the journey is short-lived, but it's fun. It has got a very cheeky amount of prize pool as well. The 15,000 rupees worth of Amazon voucher for the top spot, and then you get additional advantage of being in the pool in the top 2, even if you do not retain the position of being the #1 individual. your team can still get 10,000 rupees worth of Amazon voucher because the massive prize pool is of 25,000 rupees worth of Amazon voucher. So that's pretty great. Not just that, even Mortal Kombat going on over there is pretty fun to watch. Caspian, he is doing great with an op, making sure the pressure is on. But this time it's just not going to happen. Isu was a better one. Weapon was on reload. Here comes a kill contract, but it was in vain. Nobody got captured in it. So a pretty much ineffective ultimate so far.
Yeah, 30 to 30 now. So it's going to be a very capitalized scenario from both sides, if you ask me. But this is a very on point gameplay coming in from both sides, where both of the teams are are trying their level best to take each other out. But at this point of time, it looks like both of the teams are playing it very cautiously. Both of the teams are trying to play it very safe, and overall coordination looks pretty much on point for the side of Garbage Truck, if you ask me. Healthy Gamers on the other end, you do see one of the players from the side of Garbage Truck, having duo, having the judge in his hand, is making sure that nobody comes in from the corner. But at this point of time, look at everybody. Everybody just shift walking at the same time, not giving any kind of audio use to each other. It is just peak Valorant gameplay in terms of that team TDM. If you ask me later.
It's the spirit of the tournament right now. Everybody is just being very cautious, and this has been the case from the very onset of this particular matchup. Nobody was moving even a single muscle, but ultimate being answered by the other one pretty beautifully. The Empress, the Reina, outshines the opponent. Caspian once again wants to redeem himself. He's pushing in. Let's see if the value is going to come through. Oh, it did. That's beautiful. Beautiful turn of event. A good reflex coming through from Caspian. Now, all in all, it's 15 to 15. That's what the scoreline is telling us. Last 1.5 minute left. Caspian fights back. That was a beautiful judge shot. Clove shuts down the opponent as well. And now GT are undermined by 2 good points as Healthy Gamers have taken the lead. Now this turns out to be a very good situation for Healthy Gamers, because now all they can do is basically be calm and play on the angles. Then they can have the upper hand in their favor. But the difference, it's not that big. You can clearly see that the advantage is not that big. So that's why the cautious nature has to be there. They cannot make mistakes. There is no room of making a lot of errors. But Clove, she fights back. That's a great value. Overheal will be utilized, I believe. Yep, there you go. But Trevor the 6 gonna be better at this angle. 17 to 18 so far. 58 seconds. The jet could go down. Yep, that's gonna be the case. 18 to 18 now. We might get to see a draw the way these guys are playing.
45 seconds left on the clock. Score is around 18 to 18 from both sides. It's probably one of the games which is going to be a very low scoring overall scoreboard when you take a look in that kind of like a perspective, because we have seen so many great matches here at Alienware Gaming Saturday. I'm not saying not this one is great. I'm just saying that overall scoreline, we have seen like 30, 40 plus overall kill counter going on the scoreboard. So this looks like both of the teams, and by look at the gameplay, you can just say both of the teams are playing it very safe, very cautiously. Don't want to give any kind of opportunities to the other team, but in those very minute mistakes, the other team needs to capitalize on the same scenario. I have a feeling this might result in a draw for the first time here at today's Alienware Gaming Saturday. In the first match itself, it is going to be a draw between the side of Garbage Truck and Healthy Gamer. So I mean, this is what we didn't even think of at the same time, Raider. We were talking about being it one-sided. We were talking about how things can go off the chart, but a draw, I was definitely not expecting that to happen.
I mean, for the very onset of this game, we got to see a very good cutthroat kind of matchup. So that's why I had that intuition that maybe this one is for sure going to turn out in a close cutthroat game. But never in a million years we would have thought that with the very first action of the Alienware Gaming Saturday, this is going to be running out in a draw. But if you remember, like the last 45 seconds that were there in the game, both the teams were pretty cautious. All those 4 guns were aiming on walls, not on the players. They were just patiently waiting to see if the opponent is going to cross any boundary, and it never really happened. But that, guys, will try to cross a boundary, and that's a break, guys. After that, we'll be back after the break, and we'll get to see a lot of chaos for sure. And on that note, guys, I would like to urge all of you, make sure to go ahead and check out that offline venue which is there in Kolkata. Make sure to go ahead and check out, because there is so many actions that are happening over there. There's a meetup also going on, and for now, we'll take a short break, and after that, we'll be back.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Alienware Intel presents Alienware Gaming Saturday. Host is going to be my friend Mr. Raider. Yes, we have seen the first match, Raider, and it has to be one of the most surprising end that we have seen here at Alienware Gaming Saturday. Now imagine the entire first match, both sides like a truly from who's like going bonkers to the opposing team. We have these safe gameplay from both sides. I'm hoping that's something a very different kind of in the game.
I'm hoping for the best at this point because of the fact that we have already seen a draw. You never know what kind of competition you're going to see up next, because even if I'm not wrong, on the previous Saturday we got to see this kind of stuff. There was a draw in the very first action, but it turned out to be a day where we got to see a lot of one-sided action. Maybe that is going to once again get repeated. Obviously, that was a different city, but the IP was same, and we have visited Kolkata a number of times. Teams evolving throughout the way, so I'm definitely looking forward to see if that's going to be the case and how the players are going to kind of choices they're going to make and what kind of agents they're going to bring to the table. Because in the previous matchup, we got to see a Clove into the picture. Clove with that overheal, obviously is strong, no doubts in that. But then when it comes to a value being added along with that teammate, I do feel that at that point, a Clove is a bit undermined. Those smokes are not going to be that hefty. Obviously, that DK can help you a lot in order to close off the angles like stairs or somebody is holding the mid paths. In those areas, yes, valuable. So every agent has got a pros and cons, but when it comes to a 2v2 type of matchup, you usually get to see a initiator duelist combination being utilized a lot, because with that initiator you can flash, you can put up some good interesting plays, initiate a play, and then the duelist can go ahead and take the duels, get those finishes in their favor. You never know how that is going to happen in this match number 2.
Yes, we have, like again in terms of the agent composition, we have seen for a fact that we see duelists all over the place. Couple of weeks here at Alienware Game Saturday in some different cities. Yes, we have also seen a lot of sentinels and controller taking point. But our next matchup is going to be facing up the team named as ASTG. Now we do see, if I'm not wrong, I'm really sorry, we do see different set of agents coming in play. Yes, we do see Half Moon going in for the side of Breach. We also see the side of ARMini going in for Reina. So yes, not a very huge of agents, but we are able to see the kind of initiative being done from some of these players. Let's change some things. Let's try something different. Let's experiment here at Alienware Gaming Saturday. See if this entire experiment can be a very practical one or not. Blurry will be able to take down the side of ARMini. Half Moon gets another headshot, takes down the side of Blurry. Half Moon gets another one. So there's going to be a huge turn of advantage being taken down from the side for the side of Water Bottle.
Almost out.
Okay, interesting. Let's wait and watch how all of these things are going to turn out. ER Mini, Brady goes down. That's a beautiful classic action that is happening with the coast.
I'm out of here.
It's pretty iconic and a classic as well, a classic approach as well when it comes to these initial stages. You try to either survive a lot or you just try to just go all in. In those terms, I do feel that going all in is something which is going to be valuable for a lot of individuals with the Water Bottle. It seems like that they are filled to the brim with skills, with maneuverability, with beautiful play styles. Look at that, 13-6. That in itself justifies that it's 50% more of a job done and dusted from the sides of Water Bottle. And this one is pretty much unlike the previous matchup that we got to witness. Hafun, again, very good with his Ion Sheriff. And honestly, Sheriff is a weapon that not a lot of people know how to master. Because again, 6 bullets, every single bullet has got a... If you miss, there's a time to go ahead and get that second bullet. So in those situations, you can be on the back foot. But Half Moon seems to have got a very good idea of how you need to play with that particular weapon. Half Moon and Armini, both of them, Armini, both of them have taken 2 beautiful duels. 16-9, 7 frags over difference. Clearly a one-sided affair for now.
ARMini and Half Moon both are able to just deliver the epitome of what ASTG just cannot imagine right now. Blurry. Anyhow, I was just speaking about how they are getting diminished and getting suppressed down by by the side of Water Bottle, but we do see the side of ASTG getting clear. Half Moon now will be as well. Guardian one more. It's gonna back to back. Not a real ace term to be honest. 5 kill on point. So yes, Water Bottle are being the team who are just so on point with their entire play. But at the same time, it is going to be the side of ASTG who's going to be the team a little bit here. In the Dash Stage 3 as star. We were talking about Prime Vandal today. Before the entire show started, and yes, you see the Prime Vandal in play.
I mean, it's one of those weapons. Obviously, when it comes to these weapon skins, the vouchers that you're going to get, amazing damage. Amazing damage. It's so much satisfying.
We do see the match is already in the final stage, but Bottle have a huge, scoreline advantage where I feel STG will be a little bit kind of like having a lot of the struggle, having a lot of problem to deal with the entire scenario.
Case Kulfi shutting down the competition right here. AR Mini, Half Moon.
Yeah.
Every single guy right here is just getting some good connections, some good retaliation, some good fights. Basically, it's a fun segment right here that we always tend to enjoy, but at the same point, when it comes to I'm going to enjoy this particular matchup because of the fact that there are just 4 minutes left and they are massively on the back foot. They do need to pick up the pace. They do need to get that advantage in their favor. Let's see how they can actually get that upper hand. You never know how this whole
There.
Guarding here.
the pop shots that are bound to be connected. Kesa Kulfi once again finds a beautiful one. Was a like it can be some beautiful Kulfi on a 3k, but no, as there's another 3k that is going to
Got you.
even a surprise from the sides of EAFC, not realizing the back foot. But for that to happen, they need you to fast lane came through. They are not that on. See why the other guys are. This beautiful play. Half Moon just from their opponent.
It's very much problematic situation for the side of Shasty.
I agree.
Blinding. Weak. Free out. My ult's ready.
That
Come through.
Make it 4.
60. And it is just over the limit. It's just over the roof right now, Ritter. It is bonkers for the side water bottle. They have filled up their entire tank. I don't know about bottle, but they are playing in like the water tanker. If you get the pun right.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course. It's amazing, honestly. And as we compare this one to the previous matchup, there was 18-18 Sweden, and right now we have 64-28. We might get to see a total of 100 frags from both the sides combined, to be honest. That is the kind of play these guys are showcasing us, and we are already above them, more than, I believe, 100 frags right now. There comes a showstopper. It was just not that effective from the sides of Raze. Was also being utilized. It also never really worked out in that way. Dash point, and then this beautiful usage of utils coming from the breach. Not working that much. Aftershock, here comes the Aftershock. No one got entangled in it. And Aftershock is not a util that you can utilize on an open angles like this. You have to have that Aftershock in areas like the stairs. At that point, you might feel a little bit more comfortable with that util. But I think the score clearly tells us that the team which is going to win this particular one is definitely Water Bottle. There is no doubt in my mind regarding that.
Satchel out.
Yeah. 70 to 38. Probably a match where we might see an 80 frag point score line. Kesar Kulfi is gonna give a taste of that to his opponent, definitely, but they're already from the side of Water Bottle and this a scorching heat of Piazza. AR Mini takes on the side of Kesar Kulfi. Half Moon gets the blurry guy down. 10 seconds left on the clock. Operator comes in. AR Mini wants to get one more by the operator, it seems. Half Moon gets the third. Last 4 seconds. AR Mini gets one more. 240 now. Now, this was a very, very one-sided affair when it comes down to our second game here at the Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware and Intel, hosted by the Esports Club. As you know, folks, the best in the business. But let me remind you, as you all know, Alienware is one of the best here. Alienware M16R2. I'll request you all out to go at your nearest exclusive hands-on experience of this laptop. And if you want to buy one, you can buy right one at the Dell exclusive store. But for now, folks, we'll take a short little break here at the Alienware Gaming Saturday. For the third matchup. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We'll be coming back very shortly. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Alienware and Intel presents Alienware Gaming by the Esports Club. Your cast for the day, Bullet ended up back on the desk. Yes, we have seen the first match resulted and where we not expected that the game will end result in a draw. But our second game, yes, as expected, it went on to be a very one-sided affair. For the action, we want to proceed on to our third matchup. Comes again, everyone to the place.
As two matches are done, and we still have a very clean idea that maybe it's going to be a one-sided or maybe it's going to be a close cutthroat competition because of the fact that the very first matchup that we got to see was a draw. It clearly says that maybe today we are going to see some fierce competition, but then if you look at the second game, it was clearly one-sided dominated game coming through from the sides of Water Bottle. But now that the third game is going to be live anytime soon, we'll get to see what's happening in this particular matchup, how the players are going to evolve in it, what kind of performance they're going to bring to the table. Looking at the agents is pretty much mirror. We have ISO and Reina from both the sides, to be honest. That's great. And now the question would be, what next? How are these two individuals going to retaliate? What are their capabilities? How are they going to shut down the competition? ISO finds a good value. Shadow Fury goes on, but Anir instantaneously shuts down the other Reina as well. That was DVTX knock. That's beautiful. NDC once again gets taken down. Shadow Fury fights back, shuts down ISO. Oh, the defenders, they're looking good.
ISO from the side of the team right now. Bullet is going to be able to take on the side of Anu. On the other hand, takes the revenge kill on the ISO as well. TVT knocks something from the corner, takes on the side of Shadow Fury. Yes, we do see a lot of ghost play being utilized for now, but he does get the chance to use Sheriff. He gets the same, but he will be denied in the end eventually, as Shadow Fury will be able to take out the side of Reina as well.
The battle definitely is looking quite smooth. To be back on the desk, just you guys that going on with Nonstop Gaming. So if you guys are pretty close to Kolkata, pretty close to the Dell exclusive store in it on eMall, just make sure to visit the venue because trust me, you are going to enjoy all of that action. Yeah, let's head back to the competition, guys, because we have given you the appropriate information that was required. Looking at the reverse Sheriff right here. Oh my god, beautiful shots coming through from both the sides. 9-7, that's what the scoreline is. Pretty cutthroat for now, but maybe in the final stage we will get to see some beautiful chases coming in from the sides of defenders. As comparatively, if you see Shadow Fury and Anir, both of them are doing well.
And he will be able to take out the side of ISO as the stage 2 commences in. We do see a little bit of the retaliation play happening in from the blue team as well. Shadow Fury on the other hand takes on both of them back to back. Anir comes in for the one more, and there you go. We do see the side of Shadow Fury and Anir being the supreme force in this matchup for now.
17-9. Now this is taking an ugly turn for the sides of the attackers as they are on the back foot, not getting any points in their favor. Anir shuts down ISO. Could be another beautiful trade, but no. NOC fights back. Sheriff up against Sheriff. Here comes the melee, and the melee will work. Not just that, the recovery orbs have been taken down, so that's why this Reina is already down at like a very good amount of HP. ISO fights back. There's the Guardian action happening. Bulldog up against Bulldog. NOC shuts down Shadow Fury. Trust me, there's still miles to go. It's just not an easy ride to work with. Players might feel uncomfortable at this point because of the fact the way competition is going on. Shadow Fury. Vertical he's going to build. He fights back. Takes the toll. Takes the advantage. Shuts down 2. 22-14. Now there is a difference, guys, and that difference is massive. It's of a total of 8 frags. But this is the value that I was talking about. As we progress down to the final stage, look at the trade fires that are happening. If Shadow Fury is going down, Anir fights back. If Anir is going down, Shadow Fury fights back. And so far, they already have the upper hand. So they do not require to be that fierce in this particular matchup. But then again, it's their intentions that are pretty clear that they want to move on to the next stage and win this one.
Oh my god, this is turning out to be a complete chaotic play. When it comes down to Ace, DVT Gaming, it's being a very chaotic play from the side of DVT Gaming. They're not really sure of what can and how they can just answer back to the side of Ace. and it comes in all the way behind. Shadow Fury doesn't have any idea, but in the end he will be getting killed off from his nemesis only, and he comes out back all the way again. He has had that opportunity to shut down ISO. You take that one. DVT on the other hand having a little bit of fun. Whoa, this is a lot of them, but finally is able to take down the opponent ISO. Win on the other hand, trying that little bit of cat and mouse and chase here in the middle of the arena. DVT knock. Now will be finally able to take down the side of Anir. ISO gets one more. Shadow Fury will be taken out from his nemesis. So now slowly and steadily, yes, DVT Gaming are having that opportunity to crawl all the way back where Ace is right now standing at. But at the same time, Ace is also like an ace, just being that trump card for now here at Alienware Gaming Saturday. So both of the teams are looking very on point with their gameplay, on point with their chances being taken. But due to the fact that Ace had that upper hand opportunity at stage 1 and stage 2, they're able to capitalize on that.
I mean, I agree that they do have the upper hand in their favor, but the problem right here is that they need to maintain that continuity from the sides of DVT Gaming, to be honest, because AC, they are definitely looking great at this point, being the defenders of the map, and the way they're dominating up against the competition is pretty great. But every now and then we have said this, that once you have Vandals in your favor, once it's final stage already ticking like a time bomb, then people tend to like slowly evolve along the way. And look at this, Mercy definitely is doing the uplifting. And now Shadow Fury, he has been compromised. ISO, he's there with a recovery orb, so that's why the good HP is there. He's intact with 8 HP, but now that gap that was there of like 15 points, 20 points, it's getting narrow, and the implications would be significant. If this gap is going to be narrowed this much, trust me, the competition is going to be even more on par. 39 to 31, 3.5 minutes left, 3.45 minutes should I say, are still due. So there is a major chunk of time period that is still left. Anything can happen right now. Ace definitely looks in tandem, but they need to be like a little bit more coercive with their approach and be strategic with their approach. But no, look at that fatality. ISO shuts down the competition, but Shadow Fury, he retaliates. Anir takes the trade. So after these 4 frags are done, once again we are standing at the same point, that both the teams are looking at the exact point of a difference. The trades are once again being deliberately given into the picture. Shadow Fury and Anir, finally they have spoken up. From a 7-point difference to now a 9-point difference. Once again the difference is getting enlarged, and this is not a good sign for DVT.
For dead.
Yeah. For now, it's going to be a very cut chase competition for the side of DVT on how they're trying their level best to crawl all the way back to the side of Ace. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left on the clock. Ace are definitely on point with their entire supreme gameplay. They are right at where they need to be at. But DVT Gaming on the other hand, missing a lot of these chances, to be honestly speaking. If you know the guy is going to be standing at the corner, you don't need to single-handedly peeking in from a solo player. You just need double peek and take that guy out. So a lot of these chances, which I feel can be capitalized from the side of DVT Gaming, are not being done in the same manner which you want them to see at. But on the other hand, Ace are just so on point with their crisp aim, the raw mechanical skill, which they are showing that now this 2v2 action is just way beyond the skill level for gaming. No disrespect, but this is where things are things have been already started of DVT Gaming.
I think this is the appreciating and the distribution, the discriminating factor right here, because the way Ace is trying to distribute their 2 players in between stairs, mid areas and all, it's really working. The DVT came back with a very beautiful flank and worked out. Anir retaliates, taking down the ISO was a good decision, was a good value for him. Oh, a 5 frag in from him. It's great, but instantaneously Anir compromises him. Radiant entertainment operator, but it will not run far as the ISO has been compromised as well. 6, and that's a difference of 20 frags. That's huge. In last 60 seconds, compromising a 20 frag difference, it's just not an easy task to deal with, to be honest. And for that reason, I do believe that this one is definitely going in the favor of AC. There's no questions in my mind regarding who is going to qualify to the It's definitely Ace, the way they are playing, the way they are being consistent, the way they are just taking their, changing the game, favor. Look at this, beautiful, and just shutting down the competition every single turn of the way.
Yes. 70 to 48. As we do see for a fact that DVT Gaming, yes, as they don't have that time frame, as they don't have those opportunities now in this, it's very ace for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday, presented by Alienware and Intel. So yes, folks, it's 70 to 51 now. DVT Gaming tried their level best, had to give them kudos for being that supreme force in the stage 3 at least, because in the first stage and in the second stage they were just struggling a lot to even get from their opponent. But Ace, on the other hand, I feel like they're ready for more. I feel like yes, they need to participate in more tournaments coming up from the side of Alien. Yeah.
I agree with you with that bullet, that the skills that
Alienware.
we get to see from a lot of teams is absolutely amazing, and that's exactly why I do agree with this statement that we might get to see Ace in the near future participating in some esports tournaments as well, some more IPs coming in from the esports stuff, because of the fact that Alienware Gaming Saturday is here just to support and just to build an ecosystem for these gamers who are trying to step into the journey of an esports. That's an amazing coming in from the sides of Alienware and Intel, and at the same point, the players that are playing here, they're also doing wonderful with the terms that they are trying to evolve their play and all. But guys, for now, we'll take a short break, and after that, we'll be back with the fourth one. So stay tuned. As promised, guys, after a quick short break, we welcome you back at the Alienware Enterprise, the Alienware Gaming Saturday. Esports Hub. It's me, Raider. We do have Bullet on the desk as well. And so far, we have enjoyed three amazing actions, out of which one has been draw, two have been clearly one-sided dominations. That means when it comes to the cutthroat results, we have not yet got it. Obviously, the first one was a draw, but again, draw is a cutthroat matchup, but then again, it's a draw as well. So there was no conclusion being drawn from that particular matchup. Now, I really want to see a cut. is also there where one particular team wins with a difference of maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 points. That can work out as a. Anyway, guys, leaving all the talks behind the action because game 4 is pretty much ready for us, and two amazing individual teams are going to 4 individuals. They are here to retaliate and take the upper hand.
Let the bullets fly.
Focusing.
Yeah, for now, going to be between the side of Velocity X and Old Monk. Interesting name. Playing like the Monk will definitely not help you. You definitely need to play like an aggressive Punisher who likes to just take kills by any means necessary. But now, Destiny Devil will be able to take few kills. 1 kill. Now the end, Old Monk is also going to get one of the opening, which is definitely much needed here at the stage 1 of this game.
Neutralize.
But for now, when we talk about the agent composition, it's again the same mirror composition of
Over
ISO and Reyna.
The trigger discipline. It's great. It's Octa OP, fights back, shuts down Destiny Devil, but at the same point, Destiny Good is going to just come. So the defenders and the attackers, both of them are looking good when it comes to the points right now. Look at the fair share of trades, but that was a big blunder done from the sides of its Octa OP. Could have taken down the opponent. There were so many misses coming through from that sheriff, but he still managed to defeat you. That's not a good, iconic situations to work with. Again, some more sheriffs. Beautiful banger of a shot. Gets connected. ROGI. Now, let's see how he's going to swing. What kind of retaliation he's going to bring to the table. 5-3 defenders. They are in an advantage clearly. Destiny Devil on the other corner shuts down its Octa OP. Beautiful trades, beautiful retaliations. But slowly this competition is turning out to be a one-sided one. So far, it is for sure. But now that Ares has been summoned, a weapon which is clearly a spam weapon, being utilized in a competition like this where the opponent is utilizing a Spectre or a Sheriff or a Marshal as well. It's not that easy, but then again we get to see Old Monk getting shut down with a mere Marshal. That shows the trigger discipline and the aim prowess that Velocity X has got. Ooh, that's great.
Destiny Devil will be able to take down the side of ISO yet again. We do see one team able to capitalize on a lot of the opportunities in the duration of stage 2 as stage 3 commences, and very shortly it's going to be Octa OP getting down with the LMG named as Ares, and yes, it's going to be one of the few kills that you don't usually see by getting the wall bangs here and there, but yeah, stage 3 commences in. If the shot gets missed, it's that Guardian 1 tap about to go, but yeah, that's going to be Guardian 1 tap. Destiny Devil able to take down the side of Raw Guy. And if I am not wrong, Destiny Devil has been, one of the guys who have been a part of our Alienware Gaming Saturday previously as well. I could be wrong, but the IGN sounds very familiar.
I mean, might be the case because we often tend to visit a lot of cities, and in 2 years we have revisited quite a few cities, and maybe these players have already registered in the past few weekends. And guys, there's no shame in it. Every single Saturday we tend to host this amazing Alienware Gaming Saturday, all thanks to the Alienware Intel and of course the esports club. And there's an opportunity which is underlined, available for all the champs or all the new gamers who can utilize what esports has to offer for them in an early stage. And seems like that players like Destiny Devil or Destiny Good Devil is just definitely enjoying at this point. They are cherishing those opportunities in their favor. Velocity has got 16 frags right now, and Old Monk on the other corner has got 12. There you go, the numbers increasing now. Velocity X onto 17. A couple of frags, they will be very close to 20. Yeah, now they need just a couple of frags to be there with a good upper hand in their favor. And they're clearly getting it. Look at that. I mean, even when there is a pre-fire coming in from the other side, you still tend to fail. That's not a good sign for the sides of Old Monk. They need to get energized, get hyped up, and get retaliations onto the table. But no, these misses are turning out to be blunders. Destiny Devil being unstoppable right now. Nobody's even willing to come out of the spawn. As soon as they come out, they go back, as there is total retaliation coming through from the sides of Velocity X, and they're just making sure that the lead is enormous for the last stage.
26 to 13. Some of the matches where we do see yet again one of the teams just dominating their opponent, where Velocity AX is proving out to be that one team. For the side of Old Monk, yes, we do see some of the old tricks getting paved out and being resulted in a very successful manner. For the side of Old Monk, we do see Octa OP able to shut down the side of the a couple of times, able to play on that very close to close, shoulder to shoulder combat. But we see some head to head, both of the players going in another direction, able to take down their opponent in the same manner. But for now, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock here at the final stages. Things can get a little bit different for Cyber Velocity X, but in terms of how they are able to capitalize on the scoreboard, things can go very well and very right for the side of Velocity X in the same manner if you see.
I got ISO. Got 3.
Interesting. Things are turning out to be even more challenging for the sides of Old Monk as Velocity X have. They've taken in a complete toll onto their opponent. They have got that upper hand, and it's justified as well. The way they are playing, upper hand tends to happen. And if you ever look at Destiny God, Destiny Good and Destiny Devil, both of them are like constantly getting that upper hand. They are just shutting down the competition. No doubts that they are being valuable. No doubts that they are definitely looking as a team that they will qualify for the next stage for sure. Because it's Octa OP is the only guy who is just popping off from the side. But from the other side, if you see both the Destiny lads, be it Devil or Good, both of them are being very, very overpowering, and they're just outmaneuvering their opponents in every single step, every single nook and cranny. They are utilizing that, building up angles, shutting down the competition.
Yeah. For now, it's going to be Destiny Devil to take out the side of Octa OP, and just look at the side of Destiny Devil. He's right now on back-to-back 5 kills, getting a lot of these situations in his team's side, and there you have it. It's back-to-back team wipes for the side of Velocity, and the same Velocity where you feel like this match is about to go go into the favor of Velocity.
Brilliant.
47-20.
Last 2.5 minutes left. I think ideally Velocity X would like to retain this upliftment in their favor, and it is just looking way too good for them. Look at that. It seems always coming out and they're going back into the spawn region. There is no opportunity that are being cherished from the sides of Team Old Monk. Velocity X is just completely controlling the whole action right here. And we expected that this might be a cutthroat one, but it is definitely turning out to be a clear cutthroat battle coming in between two lads from Velocity X only. It's like both of these teammates are fighting from a perspective that who is going to lead the table when it comes to the frags being collected from this particular team that match. Because from the other side, Old Monk as a team, they're just getting shut down from every single individual from the sides of Velocity X. It's like they're fighting a battle, a 2v1 battle to be honest, and it's still not working out for them.
Raw guy, we will take down the side of Destiny Good. Gets one more, but it's going to be a vice versa situation. I completely missed that. It's going to be Raw guy to take down the side of Destiny Devil. Velocity X on the other end, trying their utmost play. Octopi will be able to take down the side of Destiny Good. Octopi gets one more. 1 minute left on the clock, and then I feel like is the game for the side of Velocity X in the end. It's just no way possible that Old Monk will be able to, change things from now on. It's very hard, very kind of impossible.
I mean, they're trying everything. They're bringing in as well. So yeah, clearly I also agree with you that nothing is really working out for the. It's basically a win-win situation for the sides of Velocity X. Here comes the kill contract. Okay, he's stuck in the contract. Is he going to shut the competition down? No, not at all. It's the upper hand from the other side. Absolute chaos from the sides of Velocity X. And they are dominating the lead of 34 frags. Now it's 33 obviously. But then again, more than 30 points of a lead, that is definitely concerning. And now it is 35 frags of a lead. Dude, there's no chance that these lads from Old is going to have any the opponent. And there you go. The map's over. The game's over. Match number 4 is done and dusted, and it seems like that Velocity X do have a very good velocity under their pedestal, and they have taken the lead, that too of 30 in their favor. So, beautiful game coming in from their corner. The only complaint, this is yet again a very one-sided matchup.
Yeah. Talking about it, most of the matches here at Alienware Mental Presence Alienware has to be where maximum number of teams who have that skill level, who has that skill caliber, being in that plateau of that skill tier, are the team to just dominate their are here to just dominate their opponent, and it has resulted in the same way. But for now, folks, at this Alienware Gaming Saturday, for now we'll take a short little break yet again. We'll come back with our first matchup for the day pretty soon now. Don't go anywhere. Make sure to subscribe to the Esports Club channel. Make sure to like this stream. Make sure to share with your friends. We'll be coming back very shortly.
Hey guys, we are back once again at the Alienware Intel presents the Alienware Gaming Saturday. So far, the journey has been amazing. And remember, guys, this IP is hosted by the Esports Hub. All the details are given in the description. But yes, the venue, it's in Kolkata, E-Mall, Delhi exclusive store. Go ahead and visit it because the timer is running out. And if you really need to catch up onto the meet and greet with Nonstop Gaming, you need to act right now, guys. Yeah, three were pretty much one-sided. First one was a draw, but after that, all the games have been just completely dominated by a particular team, not from the both sides.
Yeah, it's been the case that except for our first match for the day, which resulted in a draw, all of the games have been in the scenario. All of the games have been dominated by just one team. It's not for the fact that it's going to be in the fact that it's a very closed down competition. It's a very close cutthroat competition where the other team is trying the level best and the other team at the stage 2 or stage 4 in the final stage was able to capitalize on a lot of kills. It's just for the fact that since what stage 2 what now folks, we're jumping into our 6th match for the day, if I'm not wrong, here at the Alienware two, facing up the team named as Water Bottle yet again. I guess this is going to be a bracket. This is going to be the round number 2 games. In terms of the urgent composition, both of the teams have in common that you sir getting picked up from the side of Water Bottle, and for the side of Systematic 2 is going to be the side of getting in charge. Breach getting in charge. Sorry.
The chamber, the rendezvous can be pretty much valuable, but Half Moon, the way he played, he's just being consistent with his approach, and he's just approaching the way he approached his opponent in the previous segment, in the previous stage as well. So it's again a very good situation for the sides of Asthmatic 2, and they're just making sure that they get the upper hand in their favor. And look at this, they are clearly dominating out at the first stage. Not even a single frag loss coming through, but Kama decides to retaliate. But Yamini comes back with 2 of his own. Now he's like at 6 frags, consecutive frags streak coming through from the sides of Asthmatic. Asa Smith on the other corner is going to shut down the competition. Talukama retaliated as well, 9-3. Clearly a one-sided domination so far in the very first stage, but maybe as soon as the Vandals come through, then the stages will change. This knife, the only knife.
Stage 2.
11-5 now. Water Bottle is able to get few kills when the entire stage 1 got started. Smatting on the other hand trying their level best, but as you can see on the scoreline, they are on the advantage. They're on the play where they can definitely do a lot of things better from here. And but for the side of Water Bottle, I was expecting the side of Water Bottle to be in the lead, because as they played out their last game, which was just way too good comparatively to their opponent team, it's very surprising to see Water Bottle struggle this time to fill their tanks out.
Happens to the best of us. I mean, honestly, when it comes to the competition, this kind of situation is bound to happen. It's not like a particular team who dominated in the previous segment is going to dominate as well in the near future. That's exactly why we get to see the escalation in terms of stages. And again, understand the struggle that is happening to Water Bottle, but I'm just eyeing for the last stage, the final stage, where maybe there are hopes that they are going to come back into the picture.
Stage 3.
See, overall, if you ask me, things can go anywhere around, bro. Like things can be a little bit uncertain, things can be a little bit very on point for the side of Water Bottle. They might be able to capitalize on few things, but let's see. For now, it's going to be side of Half Moon. Oh no, he will be getting taken out from the side of Chamber. 20-10, 21-10 now. Here Mini gets one more. Especially when we talk about the side of players like AR Mini, we have seen him capitalizing and able to perform just way too good compared to what other players are able to do in this matchup. So yes, I have high hopes from AR Mini if you ask me in that scenario.
Yeah, and they are definitely working their way up in terms of building an advantage, in terms of building a game that is definitely handy for them. 24-12, that's definitely an iconic score. We marked Yamini, touchdown Talugama. Asa Smith, touchdown Yamini as well. Now that the graph is going up for the sides of Asthmatic, they would like to continue maintaining this kind of reign of terror, but it seems like that Smith and his teammates with those Guardians in this final stage can be a little bit more of a menace against their opponent. But you never know how this competition is going to turn out because, again, it's a game where the coordination is much needed, where the trade outs, where the call outs, and the trade fires coming through is very, very important as you are pretty much dependent on your teammate for a lot of approaches, for a lot of initiations. Telukama could have really lost that battle, but finally connected the shots due to the higher fire rate. The other arena could have got the upper hand here, Mini, should I say. But there is a Rolling Thunder which is available. Play can go for that Rolling Thunder to kind of concuss and just blaze apart their competition, and that's exactly what it did. But that Rolling Thunder was in vain as both of the players were able to evade that ultimate. But finally, Half Moon still delivers by shutting down the competition, which is even better.
Yep. For the time being now, final stage is in. Look at the scoreline for Prismatic 2. 32-18. They are Mini. And it's just, struggling at this point for the side of Bottle, and it's very surprising to see. We have seen the side of Bottle being able to just spread their wings out and just dominate the entire play. But at this matchup, this is just kind of an expected result, an expected amount of play being denied from the side of Water Bottle. Oh, P. Smith able to get that operator shot, getting landed out. He will be taken out from the side of Half Moon. Eventually, one more trade game comes in. Talcama goes out. Talcama gets one more. 32-23 now. He's trying his level best to use his utility pretty well, but most of the utilities, even the ult, got the kind of like not I would say a wasted would be the right word, kind of not being utilized at the right time, at the right place.
Yeah, right. Was not that accurate when it comes to being the exact manner. I do believe that the ultimate could have been a little bit more valuable, but never mind, guys. All said and done, Water Bottle and Asthmatic, both of them are way too close for comfort. So the force is available. Yup, there comes the ultimate, but Talukama instantaneously just shuts down the competition, and now it's like 7 frag of a difference. Not that huge. Oh, beautiful. First shot being utilized was valuable. Here comes the Empress. Both of the players are now on their ults. This is gonna be intriguing. Oh, he hunts down that guy for 2 times. Ultimate of his own. He can really knock on it. Find some more value. Let's wait for it. 39-35, 4 frag of difference. Things are getting way too close for comfort. 36 now. Oh my god, 37. Asthmatic, do not lose this grip. If you do, you're going to be in pain for sure.
Yes, sir. 42-37. Half Moon takes out the side of Talukama. Slowly and steadily, they're getting on this right kind of pace, right kind of gameplay, which is kind of needed for the side of Water Bottle to outshine the side of Asthmatic, if you ask me. But now, as Asthmatic have taken their positions out, got that confidence that they can suppress down their opponent anytime now. This is something very unusual to see. A team who was dominating their opponent by what, 20-30, not exactly 30, but around 25 on average, in my opinion, if you ask me. But on the other hand, when you have a better opponent in front of you, not a better, but comparatively a better opponent from what you had in the last game, not better than yours, I want to say, you're able to just not play in the same amount of pace, not play in the same amount of skill awareness. But now, slowly and steadily, Water Bottle are now on 41. Talukama gets one more. Smith gets one more. It's 42-46 now. I was just talking about it. In the meantime, they have done it. 2 more kills, and if they are able to make it a draw even scoreline, we might see a second.
For dead.
Yeah, for now it's going to be 53-42 now. It's 25 seconds left on the clock. 20 now. 42 to 40, 53. Smatic have this in their bag, if you ask me. But yes, in any given, at any given point of time, anything can happen. Anything can go pretty bad for the side of Smatic. But 5 seconds, I don't think so. 10 more kills can be taken out in the 5 seconds left on the clock. It's 54 to 44 now, and was none other than side of Asthmatic to get the final kill also, and also winning this entire thing for them, for winning this entire matchup. Sorry, for themselves.
Yeah. I mean, winning this entire thing is not going to be easy because there are going to be many more
Yes.
competitions up ahead and there are going to be way too many challenges in front of them. But yeah, winning this small battle is like a small step in terms of their journey towards the victory of this third Alienware Gaming Saturday of this year, I believe. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very amazing the way things are panning out right now, the way retaliations are being sorted out. So far it's a win-win situation for Asthmatic, and this one definitely was a little bit of a closer chase coming in. But then again, 10 frags of difference, I will consider this one as a one-sided, although the journey throughout for the last 9 minutes and 50 seconds was pretty cutthroat. Both the teams are fighting in tandem, both the teams were retaliating against each other. At the end, when it comes to the final stage and last 2.5 minutes where the gaze was switched from the sides of Asthmatic, there was a moment where the gap was just so narrow, like 3 to 4 frags of a gap was there. But then from there, Asthmatic once again brought themselves back into the picture. That's exactly why they were able to win the matchup. This was the 5th one, but hopefully, guys, there are going to be many more actions. Stay tuned. We are going to see a few more actions shortly after a quick short break.
Hey folks, welcome back to the Alienware presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. Your guest for the day, Bullet and Rita, are back on the desk. And for now, folks, let me inform you this is going to be our last matchup for the entire broadcast. In one of the matches going in resulted of entire match being in a draw state where both of the teams were equalizing the score line. So yes, it was resulted in a draw. Our next match after that entirety till fourth matchup, every match was very one-sided from one team. They were able to just dominate their opponent by any means necessary. So I'm expecting our last matchup for the day to be a kind of like a cutthroat competition, kind where to be a very close-knit competition between these two next teams.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. If that's the case, if we get to see a cutthroat competition just to end up the day on broadcast, it will be pretty much amazing. But at the same point, when it comes to the competition, trust me, it is going to be very challenging.
Let's begin.
Actually, some beautiful.
Focusing.
It's pretty much the mirror competition coming in from both the sides. GT.
It's going to be between the side of Garbage Truck and Healthy Gamers once again. So it is going to be the team where it saw the side of, probably if I'm not wrong, Healthy Gamers winning against the side of Garbage Truck. But hey, one more time, both of the teams face off each other. So it might be a battle of vengeance. Probably Alienware Gaming Saturday that you defeated us in the hour. Make sure that this time around it's the vice versa scenario.
I mean, that was a draw, if I'm not wrong, if I'm able to recollect this correctly. This is basically the rematch of the very first action that we got to see. So yeah, guys, on that note, some were glorious in this one. One of them has to be glorious in order to move forward to the next particular stage so that we can kind of know which particular action is going to be the case. Now that we are already on the broadcast, both the teams are in front of us. Competition looks to be in favor of GT for now. For the very first stage, we can clearly see that there's an advantage that is pretty much under the control of GT. On the other corner are on the back foot for sure, but slowly they might rise back into the picture as we would like to see how the competition is going to get evolved. Yes, but now that GT is already on trail, they have the lead. G would like to fight back. How are they going to do that? Let's see. Oh, what singers? Beautiful.
7 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. Stage 2 for now, and like you said, you corrected me over there. The last matchup between the side of Garbage Truck and Healthy Gamers resulted in a draw. So this is the match where both the teams will find the scenario that either one of them win out against each other. But for now, folks, when we see both of their gameplay in the last matchup as well, where the match resulted in a draw, we did saw for a fact that both of the teams were playing very safe. Both of their teams are playing like they want to avoid those gunfights. Being very honest over here. So at this point of time, they need to be a little bit aggressive. They need to be very open to taking those gunfights, be the challenging ones instead of just playing it in a safe scenario.
I agree with you. Like at this point, yes, definitely the advantage is something that both the teams are trying to eye for. 006, Caspian goes down, Precom shuts down 006. Beautiful turn of events. The trade fires are coming through. And honestly, in all the brutalities, we can clearly see that GT was leading, but now that there is those set of weapons available, which are pretty much every single individual when it comes to a game of Valorant, like we have Phantoms, we have Bulldogs, we have Guardians and Vandals available right now, and even the stage 4, the final stage will be coming in no time. So for that reason, I do believe that HG can be, they can be fighting back, taking the toll in no time. So yeah, all in all, GT versus SG, this battle is already looking great, cutthroat. I just don't want to see yet another draw coming through for sure.
Stage change.
I feel like, not going to lie, I have a gut feeling that this might result in another draw. What do you think? I have a feeling. Don't get me wrong. I
don't think so.
Might result in a. I have a gut feeling. Look at it.
I think Bullet, that even the team to get to a conclusion right now, like the way they are playing. Clearly, for me
Let's see.
personally.
I would love to, be proven wrong, but I have a good feeling that's my result in it.
Destabilizing.
Interesting. Caspin, once again trying to fight back, but what was that ISO? You had that aim set, maybe in the later phase. Never mind, still 3 frags over differences there. Final stage is already upon us. Once again, this is looking like a competition which is not going to have a very big scoreboard. Like we might go to max 35, 40 points from a particular side, from the winning side, to be honest. Because I do believe that this one could actually come back to a conclusion. Obviously, when it comes to GT, they do not need to over aggress. All they need to do is just basically hold on the angles, play on the trade fires, and just build some good value because they already have a lead of 3 massive frags. Now, this is where GT went wrong in the previous matchup, and that's exactly what costed them. Again, GT bit over aggressive. Hey, they were holding the stairs, but then the patience was lost. They decided to swing. Obviously, they were valuable with that swing, but again, there are two sides of a coin. If GT's member, the Reina, could have been taken down, then the size will be a little bit more different. Look at this. Again, bit of a reckless move. He just decided to swing, got shot down. Now that is in turn going to increase the score line for the other side. But the other ISO, he was holding patiently and the opponent was there with an op. In these close range, you have to be very, very lucky in order to hit a no-scope op shot.
Yes, sir. WXO
Breaking them.
able to shut down the side of Caspian, makes it a headshot. 18 to 13 now. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. W6 takes down the side of pre-comp. No, I have a feeling, yeah, definitely. I don't think so. This might result in a draw. I definitely feel like this is going to be there, but one team secures the victory. Definitely,
okay.
I feel like this is going to be the case. Yeah, but one Ice will be able to take down his nemesis. Caspian goes out. We do see a lot of these vandal plays resulting in a successful headshots, and when being that region where the individuals are winning those gunfights. So yes, we might see some of the players switching to vandals now, as it is the
It's
final stage
you
and you have
and
the
me.
option. But hey, I was talking about vandal. I'm not talking about Odin pre-comp, even though he doesn't get the chance to for one single time, as he will be going down from the hands of Caspian. Sorry, ISO on the other hand. It was a Caspian to take down the side of Reina on the same time.
Now I do believe that both the sides are going to be a little bit more reckless. Specifically for the sides of HG, they need to push in. They do know that there is no such thing as a lead in their favor, not even an equalizing stand. They are like miles away from the competition. Like 7 points of a difference is significant, honestly. If it's 2-3 points, then you can call it out like maybe it is going to change in no time. But 7 or 6 frags of a difference is definitely significant, and that's exactly where healthy gamers are sitting at right now. Again, getting enlarged, and the difference is just getting bigger and bigger.
Shield ready.
Should not be the case if healthy gamers wants to pick up the pace and eventually evolve along the way. 9 frags of a difference is right now available, and there comes the ultimate. There goes the player with that ultimate as well. So yeah, definitely on the back foot. Healthy gamers is now we're left with 2 more minutes, 180 seconds to get a closer grip onto the competition. Healthy gamers, I do feel that it's possible, but looking at the way Garbage Truck is playing, they're by a margin.
Yeah. Let's see. It also comes down to the fact that healthy gamers are just not able to get those skills. Oh, Devilio, take it easy, bro. Take a breather. But at the same time, Ice will come from behind. Will take that opportunity to the next level, and this is it. A difference of 14 now, make it to 15 now. So it is the side of Garbage Truck to just take out the trash from the side of healthy gamers, and probably they'll say it's time for you to eat some junk food as well. You ate a lot of the diet plan, you followed your diet chart, you followed your diet plan, you ate a lot of healthy stuff, but it's time for us to take you out of this entire game. And they are playing it like it. 36 to 23 now, 1 minute left on the clock, as you hear the in-game narrator as well. This is going to be the fact that Garbage Truck are going to be finally the team to defeat the side of healthy gamers, as the last matchup between these two fine teams was resulted in a draw.
I agree that the conclusion is going to be drawn after this matchup is over. Once the timer runs low, once you are back to like zero point 0.6 seconds, at that point, I do believe that the job will be in the favor of one and only Team Garbage Truck because of the fact that there is a difference, man, and that's huge. Look at this. The difference is of 12 frags. I was talking about like 3 to 4 frags, 7 frags. Now it's 12. Oh, scratch that. It's even higher. Okay, once again, we are back to 12 frag of difference, but as we were speculating that the difference might be big, and at the same point, we will get to see an overall score of 40, 42. That's exactly what we have right now, guys. 40 frags in the hands of a higher achieving team, and on the other corner, 29 on the lower performing team right now. Alright, 42 at the end. The competition's over, guys. Garbage Truck is going to finally mark their win, and the gamers will be on the back foot after losing this matchup. The only second chance they could have ever thought that they are going to have in an Alienware and Little Presence Alienware Gaming Saturdays was delivered in their favor. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off the way they were expecting it to be, and that's how the conclusion has been drawn. GT moves forward.
Yes, folks. And yes, folks, this was our last matchup for the broadcast here at today's Alienware Intel Presents Alienware Gaming Saturdays, hosted by the Esports Club. I would like to request you all make sure to follow Alienware Intel on all their socials, and also make sure to stay tuned where our next Alienware Gaming Saturday will be held on. We go to different cities of our country. We hold these Alienware Gaming Saturdays local event at every teleschool store possible. So make sure that you are also following the Esports Club on Instagram to get the latest updates on that. But for now, folks, this was it. Thank you so much for joining in for today's Alienware Gaming Saturday. This was me, Bullet. Alongside with me was Raider. We'll see you in the next one. As always, happy gaming. Good night.
Imagine all of this packed into this. The new G16. Stunning views. Advanced gaming performance. Top the leaderboard. Stay effortlessly cool. G16 gaming laptop.